We, as Android developers, develop application for specific versions of Android. And let's suppose we want to create an application for the previous versions also. What we are going to do? Are we going to create a new application for that? No, right? Or let's suppose you're working to create an application for mobile or tablets, and the next day your company says you have to develop an application for Android Wears, Android TV, or Android Auto. So here in this session, I'm Simi Anand, and I will talk about Android support libraries that will help you out to figure out these questions. So in this session, we are going to cover what are the Android support libraries, why we use them, and what are those features which makes it most popular to use. We work upon the selected libraries, and we also see at the end how to set it up for using it. What are the Android support libraries? Android support library is not a single library. It is a package which gives you the component to develop a modern mobile application that will not only work upon the current version of Android but also supports the previous versions. And it includes a 25 set of libraries inside it. But it is not provided by the Android framework. You can get it from the Android SDK manager and use its features. So let's see what are those features which make it popular to be more useful for mobile applications. Android support libraries give you a feature for the backward compatibility. Now, this is what I mean. When we want to use an application in the previous Android API versions also, with the help of these support libraries, we are going to use this and we can extend the functionality of it. Now, it gives you some additional features also. Apart from the backward compatibility, it gives you some set of layouts, UI components, such as recycler view, which you're going to discuss in the upcoming sessions. So and the next thing, if we want to develop it for the TV or wearables or auto, we can use it also in that case. Material design, one of the most popular design for Android applications, iOS development, web development. So with that, to make a modern application, we use it. It also gives you a set of functionality to match with them or to fit it with the material designs and give you a set of UI components and much more. The backward compatibility we understood. We don't need to create a new app versions for every different of Android API versions which is in the market. It will support many thousands of devices out there. System will automatically pick the one which is compatible with your Android API versions. You can use this set of libraries all the way back to Android 2.3, and they are packages which you can include in the specific versions. So there are the recommended ones also. V4 support and V7 app compact package, which will give you the extensive feature that will work upon the previous versions of Android and also give you some latest features also. Now, if we have to discuss about these packages, let's get them. So, for V4 support libraries, it provides you an extensive set of APIs that you can include inside your application development. It gives you app components, UI features, data handling, network connectivity, and of course, the programming utilities. So if you want to get a support from it, you can include this V4 support package. And if I talk about more in detail, it has a compatibility wrappers, which we have in app compact, core utilities, classes, a set of UI components, and if we have included some media components inside it, we can support from media content. We have fragments that is a part of a UI component. So these packages, for these kind of packages to make your application little different, you can get the support libraries. For V7 set of libraries, it also has a set of new features inside it. It also supports the backward compatibility, TV specific components. Like if you want to have your video component which will look better on the TV, you have TV specific libraries inside it, UI components, layouts, Google Cast support, and the color palette. That means if you have some pictures to pick the best color inside your picture and you want to show it, you can use color palette library. Preferences, if you want to save some specific settings inside your application, you can use preferences for it. So app compact to make the compatibility wrappers inside for all thousands of devices out there. We have a card view that fits best to the material designs, grid layout, you know how to use them, and media router for TV specific UI components, palettes for image specific, whether you want to use it for TV or for mobile applications. We have recycler views, we have preferences. So all these set of libraries give you these supports packages inside it. So it also has action bar, sharing actions. You can always include this library and make use of it. We generally, in our current versions of Android applications, use the app compact activity because we want to extend it to the multiple devices also. We want that multiple devices support this activity class. So whenever we work on this activities, we always extend it from app compact activity in the current versions. This is the line which you use in your compilation code. So we will see how to do that. And for this, you have a complete list of libraries here. You can visit out this link and check which one you want particularly for your application. So, how to use this Android support libraries inside your application? First, for this, Android SDK provides you a set of packages. So, through SDK Manager, you go through it and check out the support libraries for your Android devices. So in Android Studio, we give you an option in the Android SDK for Android support repository. It includes the Gradle module of your app to work with your project. So how we can check out and search out for this support packages? You need to go into Tools, then Android, and inside Android, you need to select the SDK Manager. So when you click on the SDK Manager, it opens the SDK tools for you. You need to check whether this is in the Android support repository is already installed or not. If it's not installed, you're going to view for it and select the checkbox, click OK, and next finish it. After this, you need to build or sync your Gradle project also. And one other way of finding these dependencies identifier is through, you need to go out this and check out the link which is mentioned here. And after this, you need to check which kind of package, whether we want a v4 or v7 library package to be placed inside your application. Then after that, you need to check this code which is written on the third point, and you need to include inside it your Gradle project for your module. So for your module, you need to go inside it and put it there. Let's see how we can put it. Open up your build.gradle for your mobile app, and inside dependency section, you need to add this line, which will provide you a support for either v7 package or v4 package. And update the revision version, and now you need to sync your Gradle project. So this is how it will be added inside your dependencies. To learn more, you can check out these links and explore more about the Android support packages. And it provides you a lot of libraries inside it. But here, now, what's next you're going to do? You need to practice out here on these sessions and on the Git book.